Mike, I do appreciate you hopping in here to chat. I know you're driving, so we'll kind of jump right into it. But honestly, like the first thing I always like to hear from folks is I've played around your site, we've chatted a couple times, but I want to just kind of start from scratch. So if you can kind of tell people who you are, what your business is, and like how long you've been doing it. Let's start there.
Okay, yep. My name's Mike Kneuer. I'm based out of South Florida. My company is Suburban Protector. Our goal is to equip suburban men and women with the skills and the confidence to defend themselves, their families, and their community. I've been shooting, carrying a gun for 20 plus years. About 5 years ago, I decided to get serious into my own training and training others. Became an NRA instructor. Um, about 4 years ago, built my own range. And then a year ago, I just got certified to be one of the instructors through Tactical Hive.
Right on, man. And just from my own, own idea here, own thought process, is it as much fun owning your range as everyone, including me, thinks it is?
Absolutely. I was actually supposed to go shooting at a farm that one of my wife's friends owns because I wanted to carve pumpkins for Halloween a couple years back, and he ended up canceling on me because he wanted to go on a hunting trip. And the next weekend, I was up in Okeechobee looking at properties to buy my own so that I could never be told no again. And then just having your own place and not having the general public around, you don't have to follow all those rules that they have in the range, and you're able to shoot on the move and do a lot of cool stuff that the indoor ranges don't allow. And then also, you don't have some guy who doesn't know how to shoot trying to teach his girlfriend how to shoot right next to you. So it's a lot safer.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the safety factor. I mean, I go to an outdoor range that's 45 minutes away, but in between then I have to go to an indoor range, and I try to pick the least populated times because of
Yeah.
that. Sometimes life happens, and I gotta squeeze my time in on a Saturday afternoon, and man, red flags everywhere.
Yeah. I try to go midday during the week,
Yep.
or if I have to do on the weekends, I'm usually at my own range, but I'd rather dry fire than go on a busy time to an indoor range.
Oh yeah, hey, that's I got my dry fire stuff right next to me here. But if I do gotta squeeze in on the weekends, I gotta show up, mags loaded, got my drills ready. I'm in and out before the next person behind me can actually finish setting up, reducing my liability and my risk.
Yeah, smart.
So yeah, man, no, this is great, dude. You've been doing this for a long time, and you got some cool stuff going on. So one of the things that we were talking about at the start here is like, for people who are maybe thinking about getting into your industry, I want you to kind of teach them something here today. So I know right now you are going up against other hurdles, but I want you to think about a hurdle you've already kind of overcame, and kind of tell us what it is and how you got past it.
I feel like the biggest hurdle, especially for people who think they're, a good shooter, they should become an instructor, is that being a coach is so much more than just knowing how to shoot. And that was one of the things. I've always been a coach. For the last 20 years, I've been in the fitness industry and a fitness coach. So it kind of came
Yeah, yeah,
second nature to me. But a lot of people, it's easy to do something. It's harder to show someone how to do it.
makes
So
sense. Yeah.
I think that's a big hurdle for new people. For me, the biggest hurdle has been, I guess, setting up and getting those first initial clients, because a lot of my business from fitness industry has been referrals. So
Yeah.
so just kind of start something brand new where nobody knows who I am and they don't know if I'm good or not. That was kind of a challenge.
Makes sense. And on that note right there, I mean I think that's pretty common when everyone starts. They think their business, their product, their service is gonna crush it, and it takes longer than they ever imagined until they start getting traction. So how long for you did it take for you to start seeing that all that past effort was actually starting to, bear some fruit?
For me, it probably took almost 4 years.
Yeah.
Now
Okay.
I'm doing sold out classes, but and I attribute that more to being a shooting coach is more of like a passion project and a part time thing for me, because Monday through Friday I'm in the wellness industry. So if I would have had 4 years of 40-hour work weeks to dedicate to growing my shooting business, I think it would have been a lot quicker.
Of course.
But
All
the
right.
time constraint has been a big challenge for me.
Yeah, but that makes sense though. I mean, unless there's gonna be a small number of people that are gonna go into your industry and that be their only thing. I mean, I think a lot of people who do it right, kind of start as a side hustle because they love it, and then they see that spark of like, hey, like I think I can make this a thing, and slowly start to wade into it. So yeah, a couple of years. I mean, that makes perfect sense, man. So how did you overcome that? Because 4 years is a long time. Even if you're loving it and putting time in, you want to see some things happen. So was it something in the system of the business you put in place, or was it like a mental block that you were able to get through? So just be okay with the fact that it took 4 years.
I started creating and posting more content on my social media, and I got more confident that I was actually good at what I'm doing, so I was more willing to share. Then getting certified through Tactical Hive has been a very big boost to my business because I'm teaching a couple classes. Probably, I think this year I'm going to be teaching half a dozen classes for them. So
Okay.
that's been real good all over South Florida, and we're actually going out to Naples in May. So that's helped me build the business, and just being associated with such a strong, well-known brand has definitely helped.
Okay. That's
But
good, man. And they helped you out a little
locally,
bit getting the name out.
yeah, but locally doing some more SEO stuff on my site has gotten a lot of phone calls lately. So
Okay.
that's been
Good. Yeah, man.
helpful. I never really did that before.
That's good, man. Yeah, I mean SEO, it's one of those slow burns. It doesn't happen right away, but when it does, like you just start seeing pretty consistent traffic and phone calls.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, it
Nice, man.
took a few months, but I'm ranking, and if you search firearm instructor near me or whatever, I'm coming up on the first page somewhere. I'm getting a lot of Google reviews, asking everyone after a class to leave a review, even incentivizing them, offering them a discount off their next class if they leave a video testimonial and a review. So yeah, a combination of that stuff's been working pretty well.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I saw you got a lot of Google reviews on there. That is gold. That really is. Nice, man. And honestly, the last question is always kind of fun to hear is if you went back 4 years, got in your DeLorean, went back there, had a conversation with the younger Mike, what's one thing you would tell him to do, not to do, word of caution? Like, what advice would you give him at that point when you were like, I'm going to do this?
That's a great question. I would have definitely got on the SEO from the beginning. I didn't start that until maybe 6 to 8 months ago. And one other thing that I'm still telling today's Mike that I need to do is to collect emails and have an email list.
Yeah.
I know, and for some reason I just have a mental block about doing it.
All good. Lot of good technological systems to put in place to help out with that. But those two things are, I mean, that does two things. The SEO brings organic traffic in, so you don't need to pay for ads. That's fantastic. And when you do get the email side set up, that allows you to build a business that you can reach out to people with new offers and stuff like that. We say that email marketing is free because it's so cheap. You send
Yeah.
an email list 5,000 people and you send an email that might cost you 20 cents.
And you own that email list. It's not like,
Yep.
I'm constantly getting flagged on Instagram for posting gun things, and I'm sure my profile is barely getting shown to anybody.
Yeah.
They told
No,
me that they can't show it to non followers multiple times, so
that's been a
it's been a
huge
struggle.
thing recently. I mean, even my marketing page isn't allowed to get shown to people because I show guns on mine because that's what we do. So they don't like us. So it's good to have that email list.
It's so arbitrary too what they decide to flag and not flag. Like I had one that was just a picture of a guy's hand holding a pistol showing how horrible his recoil control was
Yeah.
and telling people how to improve it, and that got flagged. But a picture of me in a full kit with a rifle running around shooting things didn't get flagged. It was
Yeah, you
crazy.
got in under the wire on that one. Someone was falling asleep at the wheel that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild, man. But no, I mean those are good pieces of info to put into play. I mean, as soon as someone starts a website, even if they do the SEO themselves, I know hiring someone to do that isn't free, and it can be expensive. But man, if you can start learning a little bit of SEO on your side, implementing the right things, and then having the email side pop up, fantastic. You're going to be in great shape down the line. So, that's awesome, man. I do appreciate the chat. You come here and give us some advice. So hopefully we have some want to be new instructors that are going to listen to this and going to have a better time because of what you just said.
I hope so. We need more good instructors.
Yes, we do. Yep, the whole country needs it, man. So the more the merrier, for real. Cool, man. Well, I'll let you get on with the drive. Really appreciate it, man, and we'll be in touch.
All right. Thanks for the opportunity.
All right.